quick disclaimer before we get into this album reaction. This is a highlight version. I cannot post a full uncut version because of copyright issues. I've explained it many times, and this has been a change that has been taking effect for a couple months now. I asked you guys, and a majority of you said you would still prefer to see the highlight version. This is a compromise that I have decided to do for those that are not able to go on to Patreon. So this will be cut up. This will not be the full song and the full thing entirely for each song that we check out to avoid blocking issues that I have been experiencing with my channel. Please understand that. Please do not comment down below telling me that I need to post the full thing. Please read, please listen to the intro because there are important information in these intros for you guys so you are understanding what is happening. I cannot please everyone, and so this is the only solution that I was able to come up with. If it doesn't fit your need, then all you have to do is not watch this video. But for those that still want to see my reaction and my thoughts on the album, I hope you guys can understand and still enjoy this version as well. So without further ado, let's get on to the reaction. Hey yo! Hey yo!
Hey yo, bubble.
Bubbles, welcome back. Today we are checking out finally Treasure Reboot Album. So for this reaction we are going to be checking everything out except for Bona and Move, which was the unit, just for the sake of time, and I've already heard those songs, so we will look at everything else. We still have a ton of songs. There's like 8 songs we haven't heard, so yeah, there's a rap unit on here and a vocal unit. So yeah, I've heard a lot of things about this album, and here's the thing. I feel like with every single comeback that happens, like literally this is exactly what happens every single comeback. It doesn't matter what group it is, doesn't matter. It's like every single comeback I'll react to like the music video and everyone's like, you gotta listen to the album, you gotta listen to the album. It's every single comeback in every single group, and I'm just like, y'all. Okay. So like I kind of expect it like every single time, and for me personally, some comebacks do hit and some do not, but I mean, this is Treasure we're talking about, so most likely it will hit because every album that I've heard from Treasure has been really good. I love Treasure's music. So Bona and Move are great songs as well. I freaking lost my mind during both, so it was a fun time. I have no doubt that this will be what that is too. But the amount of people who have been telling me this album is so good, so I have high expectations for it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this. Let's go. All right, I will be using lyric videos for these. Obviously, y'all know I don't really know their voices like that, so I am not gonna try to correct this lyric video. We are just going to be enjoying the music and the production, so let's go. Why does this already sound familiar? What?
My heart is going bold.
This sounds familiar.
Know if you feel it too. 너도 나와 같다면 show me a proof. 말해줘 yes or no. I can't take control. 나 좀 숨쉬게 해줘. I want your love. Yeah, want your love. Don't kill my vibe. Yeah, I'm never gonna stop. 심장 쿵쿵 bounce 난리 났어 like party rock 어두분이던 내 삶의 빛이 확 cause of you 이 밤은 아름다워 we got no problem.
Dang, Yoshi wasn't even on that. What?
Just because something 밤의 주인공은 just me and you. Whoa, I just wanna know if you feel it too. 너도 나와 같다면 show me a proof. 말해줘 yes or no. I can't take control.
That's such a cool transition. I love love that.
Oh my, oh my. You're stuck in my mind, and I can't get you out.
Oh,
I just wanna hold you on a party. Tell me, do you wanna feel my body? You give me the sweetest sound when you don't need to look around. We can do whatever you want. I just wanna hold you on a party. You don't need to look around. We can do whatever you want.
what? All right, y'all. What? Okay. My thoughts on this. Okay, two things that I thought. It sounds really similar to Buona Buona, like the production. Also, I don't know why. Maybe it sounds to me like Big Bang a little bit. Not entirely, I guess, but like it had that like recipe in it, which I mean, it's a YG group, so you know, it's definitely a banger though. Definitely a banger. High energy, super fun. I loved Jungwoo when he came in the bridge with the whispering. That was so freaking good. I'm surprised they didn't do like, because normally with Treasure they do Hyunsuk, Haruto, and Yoshi. Like there's like they go back to back, but Yoshi didn't do that, I don't think, in that. So he was kind of singing a lot in this one, which I enjoyed. Jungkook saying "Don't Kill My Vibe" was so cute. I loved it. I was like, yes, don't kill my vibe. I also love too the transition that goes right into, like, there's like this effect that they're using in the production that goes right into the chorus. Like at one point it sounded like a little whoosh, but then I think they also used like the members' vocals as a yell into it. It's kind of hard to explain, but I thought it was really dope and kind of really cool, like the build up into what we hear on the chorus. So I would say Buona Buona is still my favorite song, but the song does fit the vibe of the album so far with what we've heard so far. But we shall continue. Okay, Run. What? Come on, Ashahi. What? Jay? What? Yoshi. Ashahi, what the? Okay, everybody stop. Was that Haruto? I don't know what that was.
Yo, take it easy, 모두 위기 와도 길이 그게 바로 push, so let it go.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god, I love this man so much. Oh, I love that. I loved his whole entire verse. Oh my god. What happened to the beat?
Out of the way, go, breaking the way, whoa, 자유 향해 날자 함께 내가 데려갈게. I don't care.
They always eat. It's annoying. I need you. Yes. I love the marching band, like the drums.
When you low, they go, 보게 라라라라라라라라 덤벼라 세상아 Let's rock and roll 노래 불러 So let it go 걱정해서 뭐해 When I'm with you I feel so alive
Bro, who wrote this song? What do I feel like it was Asahi, but I'm not sure. I don't know exactly because they have many of them that write. So, but damn, that was really good. Okay, this is my favorite so far. Can we talk about Junghyun? Sir, what? You're joking? No. Oh my god, that was so good. There's a lot happening in production. Like when our boys came in the rap part, there was like a lot, like the beat broke down a little bit, and I like that. It also had like a rock vibe to it as well. Love that. Immediately, I was definitely feeling the vibe with this one when it came on. Cute, but it also has that like kind of emotional feel to it. Like when Hyunsuk was like, just lean on my shoulder, I was like, stop it right now, I might cry. I might cry, you know, kind of like letting it go, no worries and stuff like that. Like just run, just let it go. Like I love that. I think overall this is definitely like my favorite song that I've heard so far on the album. Definitely. There's one member in particular that's really sticking out to me, and that's Jungwoo. I kind of mentioned him before, but I feel like he's carrying a lot of vocals right now, and he's sticking out a lot to me in terms of vocals and stuff. So he kind of was sticking out to me a lot in Bona Bona. Bro, his voice is insane, so I'm living for that. All right, let's continue. Favorite song so far. Oh shit, I didn't think we were gonna be there. Wait, who is Lee Young? Okay, do I know this person? Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. I thought it was just the rap unit. I didn't know there was a feature on this. I guess I didn't read all the way. Okay, let's go. Is she gonna rap? Oh my god. Or sing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is different. The show.
Get out, baby. Let's go.
Stop.
이 노래 시작하면 없애버릴 거야 rules 우리는 작가고 너라 like a bumper가 vroom 주변을 둘러봐 미쳐있는 관중 flash 긁어 당겨봐 카메라 zoom zoom
내
zoom
품이는 빛이는 빛이 지금 내 위치는 이미 당연히 있지 반이지 아예 너 무엇이 설렘 분위기 올려 feel like a match 날 겹이게 all
This is a little funky.
반짝 지금이 greatest of all time
모두 모두 just stand up 여기 보고래 뻗어 저기 저 밴드과 함께 greatest of all
Here we
랩으로 하는 슈팅에 백이 걸린 포멀린 상태 뭐라든 데이지 홀리 멀리 팔팔하니
He said holy moly.
가리 티키타카 따따따
네가 느끼는 대로 두배 세 배로 네
Ooh,
기억을
Haruto's
채워
killing
내게
this.
get 'em, 끄덕여 고개 손을 들어 더 높게 쓴 뒤에 여신 더 put your hands in the air
저기 저 멀리 편하게 rolling feel like a Jordan carry it on time like a Jordan
That Jordan call out.
지금이 ready of a time 모두 we just stand up 한계는 넘어 던져 저기 저 밴드과 함께 Shall we dance now?
Sure. Oh, this has to be performed live. Shut up.
더 높이 손을 들어봐 우린 touch the sky together 차별들과 함께 greatest of all time 절대 놓지 않아 greatest of all time Hands in the air
Girl. Wow. Okay, when I saw this rap unit, I did not think that was gonna go with that sound. They're really, I mean, the songs that we've seen from them in the hip hop unit, which is not that many, but they've done really hardcore hip hop and rock, but this was a little bit different in terms of sound, which I really, really liked. That threw me off, but I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Like, they're kind of keeping me on my feet here. They all ate. Oh my God. Haruto freaking killed. I really kind of wish she came in a little bit earlier on this song. Now, I do think the placement of everything was fine. Like, but I kind of wish she had like maybe ad-libs or something in the beginning too, like along with it, and even her part, because she has such a powerful voice. It was so powerful that I was like, oh man, I wish I heard that a little bit earlier in the song, just because she had like such a presence that I loved her voice. Like, it totally fit this type of sound too. So this is my first time, I think, being introduced to her. So I didn't know. I was like, well, I don't know what's about to happen, but I was pleasantly surprised. I really loved her voice on this. Not this being titled GOAT and them literally being like, for the greatest of all time. Like, the actual, like, damn. I think this song was made to perform live. If not, I mean, come on, like, they even like shout and like put your hands up, like, you know what I mean? Like, this in a live setting would be so freaking good. I don't know if there's a live stage or not, but like, if there isn't, there should be soon, because it has that all written all over it, baby. Okay, I still think my favorite is Run so far, but this is definitely a good song. Rap Unit always eats. All right, let's continue on. Yoshi starting this? This is called Stupid. I don't like that song title. Nobody's stupid.
쉴 틈 없이 비가 내린 날 널 처음 본 날도 이런 날이었나
도영
문득 네 생각이 났어 그때는 행복했던 사이 그게 순식간에 빠이 이기적인 어린 맘 때문에 바뀐 너의 말투 이젠 용서해 달래도 또다시 한 번은 나타나지 않을 사라지지 않을 나에게 그런 사랑이었는데 모든 게 내가 멍청이란 속에 왜 그랬을까 엄청 후회해 그때 baby 내 어깨에 올라타 네 눈물을 닦고 너게 안아주지도 못한 너야 욕해도 좋아요 내 곁에 다시 네가 돌아오기만 한다면 yeah 제발 보이지 마라 눈물어 정신 차려라 가슴아 내가 놓친 건 변하지 않아 그래 내 연한 날 떠나 멀리 날아가 내 뒷모습이 눈부시도록 빛나 왠지 흐르는 눈물이 말에 끝을 다 영원해 수많은
So sad.
나타나지 않을 사라지지 않을 나에게
Damn, they said even if I like live forever, like the type of love that we have will never show up again. Like, I will never experience the kind of love that we have. Like, it's gone.
모든 게 내가 멍청이라서 그래 왜 그랬을까 엄청 후회해 그때 baby 내 어깨를 넣어 네 눈물을 닦고 돌아오기만 한다면
That's not the end. Oh. You always gotta get that ending with Treasure. Junk you? Boy. Oh, I kind of wanted it to go a little bit longer. Dang. Okay, this was interesting with the lyrics. Kind of like, I kind of had a feeling it was gonna go this kind of route, just with the title being Stupid. But this was definitely an interesting way of presenting such a breakup song in terms of like it being a bop, like just like a very upbeat song, considering the lyrics and how that was playing out, and you know, shifting the blame onto themselves and calling themselves stupid because they weren't there for the other person and they didn't do what they needed to do for the other person, and them realizing that and wishing that they could change everything but they can't. And yeah, that's just, it was all sad. It was all sad, but it was like wrapped up in such an upbeat and fun song that like honestly, if you didn't have the lyrics in front of you, you'd probably think it was, well, no, because they even say I'm so stupid, you know, so like maybe even you could figure it out then. Jungkook with that note. Okay, boo, I see you. I feel like this album so far is pretty, what's the term? Cohesive, I guess? Yeah. Like everything is definitely falling in line with the sound so far in terms of everything that we've heard, you know. So I wonder what we'll get with the vocal unit, if we're going to get a ballad, or we could get something else. You never know. So I'll see what we get with that. So let's continue. I don't know if that's up next or not. It may or may not be. Okay. Oh my god. So Jihoon, Jungkook, and Jungwoo. Okay. Oh my god, the piano sounds so beautiful.
벌써 끝났어. 나 없이도 잘 가는 하루가 잘하긴 한 건지 애써 다 감춰 내 등 뒤에 숨어 있는 꿈 다 비웃을까봐 고개 못 들까봐 왜 나만 제자리에 있을까 왜 내게 모두 등을 돌릴까 용서조차 받지도 못하나 애써 지켜온 내 맘속 작은 인형 하나 버려내고 보니 동화바퀴 보여 못 써 이대로 내가 배운 세상이란 건 왜 나만 제자리에 있을까 힘겨운 꿈처럼 뛰고 뛰어도 멀어지는 것 같아 용서조차 받지도 못하나 이 모든 순간이 쓰라린 파편이 쌓여 철길처럼 뻗어내 알 순 없지만 이 길로 흐르면 어른이 되는 걸까 왜 나만 제자리에 있을까 같아 모두 등을 돌릴까 어른이 되는 걸까
Wow, Jungkook, that was beautiful at the end. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm trying to think. Well, we've gotten pretty emotional songs before, but I'm just trying to think of like we've gotten like a ballad like that before. Like, you know, couple things. With ballads, it's really hard for me because genuinely, out of a lot of K-pop songs that I've heard, I really have only listened to maybe 2 to 3 ballad songs on a regular basis. Like there's a couple songs that I've heard that are ballads that are so good. And I think it's just because sometimes I feel like with a song like that, I really feel like I have to connect with the melody of it. I think this has a really, really strong melody in this song. But what really surprised me a lot was just them in general on this. Jihoon, which I am familiar with his voice. Holy cow, just seeing him kind of be in a smaller setting and like being able to really hear him. He came in with a lot of like passion and power a little bit when he would come in, and I just was like it really stuck out to me. I think he has an amazing voice. Once again, Jungwoo, he's really sticking out to me just in general recently. I think he has such a beautiful voice, and I think he has a lot of control in his voice. He's able to do a lot of like these runs here and there, and I think he's able to kind of do his voice in a lot of dynamic ways. So, you know, giving us power when we need to, but also giving us subtlety when we need to as well. I was very surprised by Jungkook. Like, oh my gosh, he is just I love him. I was actually really happy to see him on here. I feel like recently he's been really shining a lot. Like just seeing him really kill a lot of these concepts and everything, and just getting to hear his voice, like the ending of this song, like shut up. That was so good. He had so much just like emotion and like tremble in his voice, like at the end there. And I just thought it was beautiful. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but when I was reading the lyrics, I kind of felt like this song really captured what it's like to like grow up. When he was talking about like being an adult and the struggles you go through when you're trying to grow up, you know. I feel like we don't really talk a lot about it in terms of like you go through a lot of crap in the growing up phase, you know, becoming, you know, like a young adult, embracing, trying to figure out life, what direction you're going to go, you know, and as time goes on, you start to really kind of develop a routine and have an idea of what life is. But I'm only 25, which is like in the middle of my 20s, and I'm just like, I am a mess. I am a mess. It's not getting any easier, you know? And I just, you know, love how like when we're younger, we're always like, I can't wait till I become an adult. I'm going to have so much more freedom. But in a way, yes, there is freedom compared to when you were a child, but also there's so much more weight, you know? And so they didn't tell me about that when I grew up. I think all three of them perfectly captured the confusion and the pain that comes from, you know, approaching adulthood, and just in that sense, I think they all really aced that really, really well. It didn't really feel like to me they were just singing. It felt like they understood, and it's probably because they wrote it, most likely. I don't know who wrote every single song, by the way, but I do know Treasure members are very heavily involved in the writing process, so I wouldn't be surprised, which I love. I love that they're so involved. I love that. Let's continue on. All right, Wonderland. We back to the bops. Let's go. Ashahi, I love you.
너를 만난 그날 이후부터라는 걸 깨지 않은 채로 넌 뜬 것 같은 기분인걸 I feel like I'm on 널 보면 내 마음속으로 너와 마주친 그 순간 깜짝 소리를 들러 I make a shout for you 어디로 숨을 것 없이 갇혀버린 이곳은 너랑 Wonderland You're my wonder
Ooh, what was that in the back? It sounded like water in the back. Ooh. I love it when he sings. Don't say that to me, cause you're my Wonderland. Don't say that to me. Oh, I love that line. I want to walk with you in the most beautiful garden in the world. Oh, I love that line.
보여주는 건 yeah 여기는 Wonderland 떠나가자 우리 아직 보지 못한 곳에 You're 매일 밤 better to the matter 달려가자 오늘 내가 너의 매해라
Yoshi! He's holding them O's down. And then the ocean. Yeah, that's like a summer. That's a summer bop. That one's a summer bop for sure. Okay, I actually really enjoyed the melody in the song to this. It gives me like adventure vibes. Like, let's go off into an adventure. Let's just go off somewhere in Wonderland, you know? I could really like feel the youth vibe in this to me. It was just a very tropical, fun pop song that I really was enjoying, and I loved the melody to it. Also, too, kind of feel like in a way the song too is kind of cute, and just in a way that's like, with you it's like magic. Like, that's kind of how I was getting with the lyrics, and like with this person or whoever, in whatever terms. It doesn't have to be in the terms of relationship. It could be like friendship or whatever. Like, whenever you're around someone and they make your life feel magical, and you know, it feels like you're in this fantasy world in a way, like a getaway, you know. And I think that was very beautiful in that sense with this song. Loved Asahi on this one. He sounded so good. Also Jae-hyuk, he was holding down those O's, bro. Also, I love it when our like rap line kind of rap sings, especially Haruto. His voice is so deep that when he sings, I'm like, oh, if we ever get like genuinely like a song by him where he's just singing, like only him, like he does like a cover or something, oh my god, like I would eat that up. His voice is beautiful. All right, I don't know how many songs we have left, but I think we're close to the end, so let's continue. B.O.M.B. Oh, y'all are not about to, y'all are not, what? Asahi.
Just like this 나에게만 give me give you love 온종일 나의 생각 속에 너로 가득 차 just like this.
Oh, the clock in the back.
Can you hear my heartbeat?
No.
내 심장은 바라비밤밤.
Oh, okay, this reminds me of something. What's that one song? Oh my god, Crazy Love. Da-da. Oh my god, I cannot think of the title, but y'all know, I know y'all know what I think of. What? I know you know what I'm talking of. Crazy Love. I don't know why it reminds me of that. The chorus. Haruto, what the hell?
Hey, can you hear my heartbeat?
Bye. Why do I hear the melody in that?
I want you, baby. Ooh, you make me crazy now.
What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this?
순간 바라봐줘 내 눈만 빛이 나는 네가 내 맘에 자꾸 불을 붙여 hand me now 난 항상 너를 보면 빨라지는 심장의 속도 몸이 너에게 반응하네 머릿속에 스park이 터진 듯해
Oh, that was so good. My body reacted. It was like a spark exploded in my head. Oh, I love that. I love how
날개만 give me give you love
oh, I love the added clock in the back.
Hey, can you hear my heartbeat?
Absolutely not. Stop.
Who is that singing? I wanna know what you do. 널 향해 나를 터뜨린다.
Oh, the beat.
내 심장은 바라비밤밤. Okay, just love me like that. 네 맘에 터져라. 더 크게 더 세게. 눈을 맞춰 feel me now. I want you, baby. 오늘만큼은 나에게 달려와 love me now.
Damn. Okay. This was a very cute song. I think in terms of the whole album, this might rank a little lower for me though, but I kind of like how they used like the boom and the, you know, that to kind of like describe how that person made them feel. And then the beating of the heart, like we can all relate to this in some way, and how someone has made us, you know, giddy or made our heart race in that way. And it's kind of cute how it's how they talked about it in the lyrics. Very single though, so can't relate. The melody to this literally reminds me of, oh my god, what is it called? Going crazy? Going crazy. I'm going crazy. Must be crazy love. That has the melody of, it's in there, bro. I heard it. I don't know if it's just me, but like literally I heard it like immediately. As soon as that chorus came in, I was like, oh, this sounds familiar. This to me had a little bit more of a throwback feel to it. And I kind of really liked it, especially in the beginning of it. I was like, oh, okay, what are we doing here? All right, well, we only have one more song. I'm so sad, but it has to come to an end. So last song off of this album is called Lovesick. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is their most cohesive album, I think. Everything's been aligning together really well. The whistling.
평소보다 석양이 잘 보이는 날 옆자리가 외롭게 비어있는 날 가벼운 자전거를 타고 나는 또 여운에 잠겼네 달라진 환경에 나는 아직도 익숙하지 못하고 여운에 잠겨있네 나갈 수 없는 미로에 빠져있어.
Ooh, I like they brought the whistle melody back in underneath. Ooh.
너라는 병에 걸려 있어 뭘 해도 뭐를 봐도 맘껏 울어도 영원히 원치 못하는 병이야 너를 영원히 잊지 못하는 병이야
너보다 어둡게 느껴지는 밤 내 맘 같아서 더
Ooh, that break there was so good.
한숨을 쉬고 난 눈을 감은 채로 추억을 되돌려보네 펼쳐져 있었어 아름다움에 왠지 눈물이 흘러 고요한 이 자연들에 쌓이면서 이제 넌 여기 없어서 전할 순 없지만 거두서도 너를 영원히 잊지 못하는 병이야
They always gotta include the lalas. Love that little like at the end there. Wow, that kind of ended on a sad note. I'm not gonna lie. This is Korean version. Is there another version to the song? Lovesick. I kind of like how they made it like in the lyrics like this disease is the disease that I cannot get over you. I can't forget you. Like that's why I'm lovesick, because I'm not able to forget you. And I'm like, oh my god, it was so sad. And once again, it was wrapped up in a pretty, I would say, positive sounding song. You know, the only song that was a bit slower or maybe sadder was the vocal unit song. Everything else had a beat to it. There's a lot happening in it. Okay, like I said, I think this song, I think this album is the most cohesive album. Maybe it's one of their most cohesive albums. I'm gonna say this is not my favorite Treasure album though. I still think for me personally, my favorite Treasure album is The Second Step Chapter 1. And I know it's an EP and it doesn't have that many songs in it, but when I tell you that EP is full of hits, like every single song is a hit. I had such a fun time with that album, and it's like probably my most listened to Treasure album out of everything. But I think a close second would probably be Second Step Chapter 2. And I think this may be my third favorite album. I think it's really strong. I think they slay as always. I think maybe I could give this album more time, like over time, maybe more songs could even grow on me even more than I already like. I think like out of the gate, those 2 albums, I just fell in love with so many songs on there that I was like, this is amazing. And I just feel like on this album, there's definitely songs I really like, but I think overall coming out of it, I don't have as much of a strong love for as many as I thought, you know. I think my favorite song is Run. Then I think Bona Bona, Move, and Wonderland. Like I would say that would be my top 4 out of this album. Can I say like I'm so proud of them, because I know that they work so hard on their music and it really shows, and I think they are starting to develop their own color, flair, and just overall sound that makes them Treasure. And I think that's what my favorite thing about Treasure is. Like they always give me bangers, but also give me beautiful lyrics and just overall just a good time. And there's so many songs that I constantly listen to or cry to. And they're so young, they still have so much time to just continue to develop their craft. And the crazy thing is, they're doing that now. What are they gonna be when they get older? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be insane. Like the amount of talent that's just gonna be pouring out of them. And I see members growing so, like they're growing so much. Like Jongwon, holy cow, like I don't even recognize them half the time. They're just getting better and better and better each comeback, just getting better and better and better. So really proud of them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Thank you all for waiting so patiently, and definitely let me know your thoughts and comments down below. What's your favorite song? What's your top 3? Let me know. But yeah, on that note, that's gonna be it for me. I will see y'all on the next one.